come out to Tribble Mill, one of my favorite places to fish, because I wanted to see for myself if it was actually drained, just to see how it was. I mean, there's not a whole lot of information online in reference to it. As a matter of fact, there's a couple of statements saying that it's not drained. But I called Gwinnett Parks and Recs, and one lady did confirm that it was drained. She didn't have a whole lot of information as to why it was being drained, so she directed me to the Department of Water Resources. But anyway, not a whole lot of information. I got some information from some fishing buddies, Steve and Mike, that this place was drained and it's going to take like four months to get it up and running. Well, let's see what we got here. Notice the lake is temporarily closed, no fishing or boat access. All right. So I think the GwinnettWaterProjects.com is going to be a better resource to call and find out what's really taking place out here. Huh. Well, let's go ahead and walk down here and see what we got. The old boat ramp docked right across from it. Oh man. Yep. Well, let's try to put the drone up. I got a Litchi mission mapped out. Try to fly it. And hopefully we can get back here and get y'all some good footage. All right, folks. I didn't want to say anything yet, but I think this day is taking a turn. I was flying the drone right about in this area. That's where I tracked it going into a tree, and it alerted, it beeped, it tried to stop it, stop the mission, and didn't have enough time. So let's go find this drone somewhere in these trees. I normally use Litchi to fly missions, and everything was going fine. Probably about 8 minutes into the mission, I get down here to the dam area. Let me switch it around. Over there, you can see some folks working too. And I get an error. And I realize that the elevation over here on this side is much higher. And it went into a tree. So that's why I'm looking up. I tracked it all the way down here. It seems like I'm on top of it. The drone still has battery power. And I had it flying at, I think, an altitude of 150 feet. It was good up until this point, and I can see how high it is. But I'm gonna keep looking and see if we can get it. Right now I'm on top of it, so I just need to keep looking up and see what we get. The camera's still on and it's looking up into the sky, so it's upside down, or at least the gimbal is flipped to where you're looking up at the sky. I'm looking up and I'm not seeing much at all. I got about 45% battery left in the drone before it shuts out, but I'm in the right area. All right. Well, after about an hour of searching and a couple of people walking the trail helping out, I was able to locate it. So this is not going to be easy. So let me turn this around so you can see.
Battery at 21%.
So it's up in that tree right there. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Still kind of hard to see, but it's up there. There it is. And that thing ain't coming down unless we get a strong wind. Dang. Oh, that hurts. I mean, sitting way up there doesn't seem like it's damaged too much. But I found it. I found it. So, what to do now? Again, I was trying to give you all a good look at the
Warning,
layout.
aircraft battery at 21%.
I hear you. I'm gonna turn you off. And the footage was looking real nice. Again, just a calculation of how high the elevation was over here on this side. All right, let me turn this off because battery is low.
Warning, signal lost.
Well, I'm not fully upset. I mean, it could have been worse. I'd hate to not have located it, but I've had that drone since 2017, and it's been pretty decent. It's the original Mavic Pro. Again, the flight was going well, and then all of a sudden, I ran into a tree. It was just a lot higher than what it was set for. So, in Tribble Mill, this side here down by the dam, not fully drained, not fully dry rather, but man, this place looks a whole lot different when there's no water in it. If anybody knows exactly what they're doing, maybe rebuilding the dam, repairing some leakage that we didn't know about, go ahead and drop it in the comments. In the meantime, if anybody can offer any ideas on, you know, how to possibly retrieve that drone out the tree, let me know. Maybe some high winds, I'll be lucky enough to have it drop. I think more now, I think I'll be happy just to get the footage back. And normally, if you use the DJI app, I used to have it to where anytime I recorded, it would save directly to the phone, but I was using Litchi. And again, not a knock on Litchi. It's all about how I set up the mission. And again, I just didn't have the altitude in this one particular area high enough. All right, we'll keep on walking. Old Tribble Mill, all in its nakedness. Yep. All used to be covered with water. We call catching fish off of this little lay down all over in this area right here. Nice big old tree stumps. And I'm pretty sure I caught a couple crappie off of these little sunken stumps. Ooh, better be careful. It's starting to sink down. Place is totally unrecognizable. And with the addition of the little snow on the edges, might make you think you're somewhere up north. But this is Georgia. And this is Tribble Mill. Lake Ozora. Kind of like the centerpiece of Tribble Mill Park. Alright. That was ugly. Boot got stuck. And my foot came out. Oh my God. Oh, look at that. Oh, come on. That's not good. So now what am I gonna do? Look at that. Ah, crap. Well, let's put it back inside. Not a good day. I don't want to lose my other boot. Okay, please let me get out of here. Oh my God. Oh. All right, I gotta get to some dry land. That wasn't fun. That wasn't fun at all. I mean, I started off today with good intentions. Intend to give you guys some great footage. And just to come out here just to see how things were looking. But as you can see, it turned out to be a drone crash rescue recovery. I can't even call it that. We know where it's at, but man, it's gonna be tough getting it out that tree. You know, I just had an idea. Don't know if they'll do it, but I have these individuals, decent company, tree cutting service, and they've cut a couple of trees around my house. And I know they have tree climbing equipment, or even those, I don't know what you call it, but it's the weights attached to the rope where they toss it to get around a limb to kind of secure it. All we need to do is shake that thing a little bit, and I think I might be able to get my drone out the tree. Wonder if they'll do it. I'll give them a call and see.
Hello?
Hey, Jose, I have a question. I have a drone that's stuck in a tree, and I was wondering if you could assist me in getting it out.
Oh, okay.
When can you come out?
Maybe watch it today.
Can you do it today?
Yeah, watch it today.
Yeah, perfect.
Maybe 35 minutes in my house, maybe.
Okay, 35 minutes. Yeah, I want to try to do it before it gets dark.
Okay.
All right. Thank you,
Okay.
Jose.
No, goodbye.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. All right. We're going underneath the bridge. Where many folks come to fish from the shore, but even in my kayak, I've caught a few fish underneath here. Wow, you can really see how deep it runs, especially when you realize how high the water is. So, nice little creek coming through here. Going back into the main part of Lake Ozora. Wow. Telling you, looking different, folks. No water. And again, when you're using your electronics to determine structure, water depth, you can see it on your grab, but when you see it uncovered, bare like this, it's totally different. All right, so I used to refer to these as the flatlands. This is the area where all the lily pads would grow up, and be fishing the lily pads for bass. So right here in this little channel here, yep. All right, I don't want to get stuck again. I gotta be careful. Ooh, a long ways to walk if I got stuck. Now you can see all these channels, and right here, the channel right here, I know folks would hang out and they would catch a lot of crappie just flowing through this channel right here. Man. And the rest of the areas, again, just that flat area filled with lily pads. Naked all the way. I never noticed that little channel groove in there, but I don't know if that was just dug to help with the flow of water. Yep, would have been a lot more exciting with that drone footage. What is this, anchor? That's what it looks like. An anchor stuck. Well, if somebody really wanted it, they can come and pull it up. Wonder if any folks came out here looking for lures. Ground ain't too soft. Let's walk a little bit further. See what we come across. Oh, that channel's deep. Yeah, most of the time fishing this area right here be 2 to 5 feet deep. But right here in this little channel, here, let's flip it around. A lot deeper than I realized. All right, let's head back to the other side. All right, let's jump. I sent them the directions to the Tribble Mill, and hopefully within the next hour or so he'll be here, so I'll hang out for a bit or wait for a call if something else comes up. All right, let's try to make it over to one of the docks over there and see what things look like from that side. Whew. So when they drain a lake like this, anybody have any idea? I mean, especially after they refill it, restock it, how long it would take for it to flourish again? I mean, some people always said that Tribble Mill was a difficult place to fish, but I had pretty decent luck out here majority of the times. That's why I call it one of my favorite places to fish. But yeah, how long would it normally take for a lake this size to flourish again? We'll see. We shall see. All right. Yes, we know. We know. All right, this is over here at the pavilion, right at the first dock. Yeah, it's first dock. Oh wow. Let's see this here. All the stumps. Yeah, the stumpy area. Yep, doesn't look like much. Not much at all. Alright, gated off, meaning do not cross, do not get on the dock. This area is a key area. You can see where well, now you can see it, but before, this little roadway, I don't know if you can see it. This roadway. This is probably what I got hung up on a lot. Couldn't really tell what it was on my fish finder. But this is an old roadway here, going right across there. And right along this area, you can sit here and fish, throw a crankbait for days, and you can get some decent sized fish. So I can see the stumps. I know I've snagged on some of those stumps a few times. But this right here, this old wooden bridge, never knew it was here. Never knew it was here, and I'm sure a lot of folks got hung up on this thing. I bet you this was a gold mine when they first drained it. Folks came out here and got all kind of lures. Look at that. So good fishing areas. And along here, along this edge here, a lot of good crappie fishing. But this old road bed right here, this is the key. A lot of people would mark that on their GPSs and come out here, hang out in this area, and they do fairly well. Fairly well. Pretty sure if you came out here with a metal detector, you'd pick up a lot of junk. But in that junk, you probably find you a couple of decent lures. Only thing you might have to do is change the hooks on them. But a lot of memories made out here at Tribble Mill. Back in the day when she had clothes on. Now she's naked. Now you can look at this little log right here. You can see a lot of worms, rubber worms, and hooks and fishing line all wrapped up in it. Yep. Couple of lures, jig heads. Yep, rubber swim baits and worms and weights. Yeah, we got all kind of things. We got us a little laptop. Somebody didn't want to do their homework. Instead of my dog ate my homework, Tribble Mill swallowed my computer. I think teachers would buy that excuse. This is where the old dock was before they put in the new docks over here, the floating docks, kind of like the old ones. I don't know, they just looked a lot better. Again, in this area, I don't know how much of this was put here after it was drained or was here prior. I know all the rocks and all the stumps and things were here. But you can see remnants of old lures. All kind of stuff. All right, we're coming up on the other dock. For reference, this is the one right across from the boat ramp. All taped off like the other one, but I think we can kind of go around that. We won't walk on the dock, of course, for safety reasons. Walk around. And not a whole lot to see here. Again, you can see where they cut away the old dock before they put up these floating docks. Kind of like the same old story as the other one. The sun is getting lower. Let's see if we can walk out here to the creek. Ooh, all right. Yep. Right through the middle of Ozora. I mean, all you had to do was stay on this, or fish either side, and I won't say you'd be guaranteed, but your chances of catching fish would be definitely better than not fishing this area. So I think that about covers it, folks. Let's get back up to the truck. See how much longer it's going to be for Jose to get on site. I was hoping he'd be able to get here before the sun went down. It would have been nice to be able to get that out of the tree tonight. Not expected to get any rain. Frost is a different story. I don't know how it's going to affect the drone, but at least we see it. Now it's just a matter of being able to get to it. All right, folks. I heard back from Jose, and he's going to be a little bit later than expected. So it's going to be well after dark before he can even get out here. So I think we may have to abandon this rescue mission or recovery mission for today and get back at it tomorrow. So hopefully it'll be some good news, but appreciate y'all hanging. Again, not the intended video that I want to send out. The thing that's missing is the aerial footage. I think we'll put a nice touch to this, but we don't have that for now. So y'all stay tuned for the next video. And in that video, hopefully we'll have some good news about the drone. But y'all know the saying. Until next time, until next video, y'all be easy.